Number 6, we're still factoring, so we're going to look for greatest common factor. And this one has a prime number, 13. So that's going to kind of stop us because 12 and 90 are not going to divide by 13. So from here, we look at A is 12, B is 13, and C is negative 90. Because A is not equal to 1, we have to factor the longer way. So we take A times C. Wow, this is going to be a big number. 12 times negative 90. Which is negative 1080. Whew. All right, so we want factors of that add or subtract to 13. So obviously there's 1. And then 1080 divided by 2. You can write all of these out, or you can just know you're trying to get to 13. So I'm at 3 and 360. I have a long way to go. And see how I'm just dividing? I'm going to jump to 10. Like I said, we have to get all the way to 13, right? So I'm only at like 98. So 1080 divided by, I know 5s work because it ends in 0. So then it's 15 and 72. I'm getting closer. 20 and 54. If I subtract those, I'm down to 34. 25 doesn't work. 30 and 36. Now I might have gone too far because the difference between those is 6. So I'm going to go back to 20 and just go up by 1s and see if I can get another one. So 24 and 45. Could that work? Oh, 21 when you subtract them, so close. 25, 26. Aha! 27 and 40. Let me move myself there. So 40 minus 27 is 13. Yay! So see, when we have big numbers, it takes forever. So we're going to rewrite the middle term. And don't forget the variables. So I started with 12s squared plus 13s minus 90. These the 13, we're going to change to 40 and 27. The minus 90 and the 12s squared stay. So when we group our first two and our last two, we're looking for common factors. So what do 12 and 40 both divide by? If you know your times tables, it's a lot easier. If not, start plugging in numbers in your calculator. They both have an S, and they both divide by 4. So 12 divided by 4 leaves us 3 with 1 S left over. And 40 divided by 4 is 10. Okay, these are both negative, so I'm going to take out the negative. And then 27 and 90 both divide by 9. Again, it goes faster if you know your times tables. So negative 27 divided by negative 9 is positive 3s. Negative 90 divided by negative 9 is positive 10. You could also use the fact that these will end up the same to help you find that negative 9 factor. Okay, so we're left with 4s minus 9. That's what we took out. That's our first factor. And then our second factor is this one we wrote twice. And then I'm going to check our work here. So I take the first term from the first binomial multiplied by the second binomial. and then the second term multiplied by the second. So I'm doing this, I'm multiplying. I just wrote it out so I can see my steps. So this step is this. Then we multiply 4 times 3, 12, 4 times 10, 40, 9 times 3, 27, 9 times 10, 90. All right, now we're here. And the last step is to combine the 40 and the 27, which we know gives us 13. And we're back to where we started. Check. That means we factored right. 4s minus 9, 3s plus 10.